think I'm live. We'll see.
Is the chat back?
Well, the other chat is still open.
The other episode is still there?
Yeah, the other episode got recorded, and now I just started a new episode because I didn't know what to do.
What's is that a different link they're gonna?
Yeah, I just gave them the link. Oh. The other chat is still open.
That way Google's back.
Yeah, the other episode got recorded, and now I just started. Guys, hi. So, yeah, I'll call you again, Raul. Yeah, it looks like everyone's back over. We got Ashley, Raul, Sam, Randall, Billy, and Dee. I haven't seen Jason. I'm just going to repost it in the old chat. Then, sorry guys, technology's great.
Yeah, this hasn't happened to us with YouTube yet.
And if you just happen to jump on this and they're like, oh, this is a cool new thing, what's going on? This is actually a continuation of our episode. We just got cut off. How does my audio sound, guys? Because if it doesn't sound good, then all of this is for naught. And I'm sending Raul his invite now. And Delisha had to leave, but she said goodnight.
Sounds good, they say.
Great, okay. So yeah, Raul should be getting his link soon, and that's it.
Oh, here he comes. Hey, Raul.
Hey.
How are you?
Fine.
So I know you're a big Harry Potter fan. Where did the Sorting Hat put you? What house?
Oh, well, on the years ago, like around 2003, 2002, I went to Warner Brothers Studios. There was like a little like expo about all about the Chamber of Secrets. They had Hermione already petrified, or they have a lot of the cousins, and they had the Sorting Hat. So the Sorting Hat can move and everything. I was sorting in Gryffindor, and I just did the quiz on Pottermore, so I'm Gryffindor.
Nice. So double sorting to Gryffindor. Nice.
Yes.
Fun fact about my family, really quick. We have a full house. Mom is a Ravenclaw. I'm a Slytherin. My brother's a Gryffindor, and my dad is definitely a Hufflepuff. So it's funny because we have all four houses in my house. My brother just got back. He was at the Wizarding World of Harry Potter this weekend. He just went for the first time, and he was messaging me about their butterbeer and everything. He had a good time.
Oh, I want to go to the Wizarding World.
It's awesome, especially like they added the whole second park, so you can like jump between the two parks and take the train and stuff. It's really awesome. I would definitely recommend to anybody who hasn't gone down to the Wizarding World in Orlando. It's freaking amazing if you love Harry Potter. Let's get right into these questions. I can't wait to see what you have to say. Cal asked us, what is your favorite creature from the Harry Potter franchise?
Like Randall said, that was my choice also. These are my glasses that I used to use in high school. I just wanted to like use my real glasses, but I can't see on this. I had the eye surgery years ago. So my favorite is the Dementors, because since when I read the books years ago, after seeing Chamber of Secrets, I read the book, and I was like always afraid about the Dementors, but I really love the mystery behind them. How can they control like everything around them, the weather, your feelings, the fear? And also I was like, oh my God, I can't wait to see how Alfonso is gonna do it. And then when I saw them, I was like, that scene on the train, it gave me the same chills, and a fragment when I read the book. I was like, oh my God, Alfonso did it right. I was like, oh my God. Also, the other popular answer is also Bobik, because who doesn't want to fly in with Bobik? So
Nice. Yeah, Dementors have been really popular tonight,
Yeah,
for sure.
I think a honorable mention deserves to go to the Bogart, because without that we would have never seen Alan Rickman in that hat.
Yeah.
yeah, that's the other thing that I forgot about the books or the movies. I thought that the Bogart was like a kind of spell, but it's a creature, right?
Yeah, it's like a ditto
Okay.
that makes you fear, and then. But all right, the second question comes from Jack, and he asks, "Who is your favorite wizard from a Harry Potter film?"
It's like also like Delicious said, because and also Randall's roommate. There's a lot of characters also because between the books and the movies, but I have always one of my favorites is also always has been Snape. Like because that's the thing that I love about Snape, because between the books and the movies, I still remember like reading the books and I was like, why is Snape is like this? Why he hates Harry, but he tries to protect them. And then there's the twist in the seventh book in the movie that Snape always was there to protect him, and everything that he did was for love, because of the love for Harry's mom. And so I was like, oh, that twist wasn't like, oh my God, I didn't expect that, but it was like, it was very logical, especially for the ones that we read the books. By like book 5, you already suspected that, and also those flashbacks in the books are how the Marauders treated Snape when he was younger. I still remember a lot of things that they cut off from the books. Like so, if like top 5 is always gonna be Snape. Also, I really love Sirius Black in the books and also in the movies. I still remember when J.K. Rowling killed him in book 5. I was like, why so fast? And also Neville. I really like Neville more in the books, like in the movies, because I hated that in the movies he was like the funny character instead of the friend that he always tries to be there. There's someone to be the friend that's gonna help you, and also Hermione, because Hermione is so smart. And also the thing that I love most, another answer, my favorite gadget is always going to be the time turner. I would love to go back in time. Let's say, oh, I'm gonna watch this show. Let's go 10 hours and see it again.
That's what
So that
TiVo's
will be
for.
cool.
You're abusing magical artifacts.
Yeah. Yeah, but not only for the TiVo, the time turner, like maybe another Raul is seeing like 3 movies in the theater. The other Raul can see a lot of Netflix shows that he hasn't watched yet.
All the Raoul's are gonna go broke that way. All right. Cal asked, "What would your Patronus be?"
Well, I did the test and it said I was a hare. I don't know how to pronounce the word. Is like a rabbit.
Mhm.
Yeah.
But I think that it will be like more like what would be a cool Patronus for me? I was thinking between a snake and a lion, or like a cat, because like also like Ashley said, like the Patronus always they said that the Patronus like trying to is the way that we portray ourselves in animals. Like also like many people like in the books, like you can choose your animagus. So I was like, it's between a lion and a serpent. So that will be my choice.
Cool. Nice. All right. Randall at Randall Sands asked, "Are you worried about Fantastic Beasts living up to Harry Potter as far as like adding to the realm?"
Um,
What it is.
my answer is gonna be yes and no. Um, I'm worried first because the director that I didn't know until like 2 months ago that David J was gonna make it. So he directed the last 4 movies. I didn't like 5 and 6 because all of the things that they cut out from the books. And so, but 7 I give it a pass because they trying to did a lot of things from the books in 7, but a lot of things that they added were so rushed because all of the things they didn't put out on from the books from 5 and 6. And the other thing that also many people that said is live up to the Harry Potter movies. It cannot because a lot of people have said, even J.K. Rowling said that this is another story in the universe. It's not going to be linked to Harry. Maybe it's going to link to Dumbledore. I think that Dumbledore's going to be like a cameo. So the other thing that I'm not worried about because J.K. Rowling write the script, not another person write it. Because that's the thing that I love more about J.K. Rowling. I remember like 15 years ago when I saw biography, one of her main things on her contract was that no one can write anything about Harry Potter except her. So she's the one that so no Warner Brothers can do like another sequel without her writing it. So that's the thing that I love about J.K. Rowling because that's her property and no one can touch it. So if she says she wants to tell this story, because also they said like 1 month ago that this Fantastic Beasts and the sequel, they're gonna be so different. So I have like a theory that maybe at the end of the movie, maybe on Hogwarts on the American school, Newt Commander will be like a teacher. So maybe in the sequel we will see him giving classes in those schools, and then
it would be really cool.
The third movie is gonna be when he publishes the book.
Cool.
So
how often?
So that's my theory about the story because J.K. Rowling is trying to tell a different story. So yeah, I know that's not gonna be like the Harry Potter one, like the prophecy and the whole war and everything. But this is gonna tell us the other side of the story, the other side of the universe. Also because in the trailers you can see they're gonna be focused on the politics.
Yeah.
Between the Muggles and the humans, so that's interesting. They never touched that in the movies. They touch it more in the books.
For sure. All the questions, right?
That is all 4 questions, and those were 4 great answers. Thank you, Raul. It's always nice to see you.
Thank you, guys.
We'll talk to you soon, buddy.
Bye.
Bye.
Well, it doesn't want to let you go, Raul. Okay, there.
Billy is going to be next, followed by Jason, and then Sam. If Sam is out of the shower. That's my rule.
And clothed?
Yes, please.
All right, Billy, invite is out.
And Dee, let me know if you're free to come in, if you want to get put on the list. See you in the chat there.
Also, still looking for poll suggestions. I think one of them's Jim Henson. Uh-oh.
What's up, guys?
How's it going?
It's going pretty well. As you can tell, I'm all decked out. And, of course, I do have props.
Nice.
You wouldn't be the carrot top of OSP if you didn't have props.
Yeah. Except I don't have that stupid haircut that he has.
Or the weird cheekbone structure.
That's also true.
All right, well, what house did you get sorted into, Billy?
Yeah, it's a very interesting question because I was giving Kimber, I always give Kimber shit for being in Slytherin, which I just kid. I actually do respect Slytherin a lot, and I just respect their cleverness because I got a little bit of that as well. But I took Pottermore twice. First time I got Ravenclaw. and I didn't understand that. But then the second time, it actually made more sense for me, and it was Hufflepuff. And I had always wanted to be a Gryffindor because I had always just wanted to be, not just because it was Harry's house. I've always just wanted to be Gryffindor because they're brave, they're courageous, which is pretty much the same thing. But still, you know, they just seemed like the cool house that everybody went to. But yeah, Hufflepuff.
Hufflepuff?
Yeah, just like it really does describe me. It's loyal to a fault, generally friendly, and just like the Badger, if you corner me, I will attack you, and it's not going to be pretty.
Nice.
All right. Well, Cal asked, "What is your favorite creature from Harry Potter?"
Now, this is actually a answer that I'm surprised nobody picked this answer, and it is the Phoenix, specifically Fawkes. And I chose Fawkes because, well, he doesn't really have a personality because we don't really spend any time with him. But, I mean, he's Dumbledore's pet, so clearly he has a connection with Dumbledore. He has a connection with Harry and Voldemort because they're wands. See the one back there, and this one. We're both the cores are Fawkes's feathers, and really, I mean, Fawkes saves the day at the end of Chamber of Secrets. So why not? And he have you ever just wanted to just fly up in the air as high as Fawkes could take you? And he can carry a lot of weight. I don't know. There's just something about it that just really
he was treated really well, and that's one of those we were talking before how like, oh, we only got all the magical creatures were mostly CGI, but Fawkes was the one where it got reborn, and that was a practical effect of the little, awesome. And it looked really beautiful. And Dumbledore's speech during that, it was like by Fawkes being there, which was important. You know what I mean? So that's a great pick. Another flying one that I thought somebody would at least pick Hedwig.
Yeah, I'm really surprised nobody picked Hedwig. I mean,
and everyone was.
It's also like it's kind of sacred because it's also Harry's, and also don't mention what happened to Hedwig, just because that tore me up.
It only proves how like it's a bird, and it's like the bravest bird I've ever heard of. You know what I mean? Like
it's a cool looking bird as well.
By accident, like we're a car. Like,
dude, not cool.
I'm saying it wasn't like that.
Okay, yeah, that's what I thought, because I'm like, dude, not cool.
No, I love Hedwig. Don't get me wrong. I'm trying to remember what was Ron's.
Scabbers.
No. The Weasley's owl.
Errol.
Pig. Always got me too.
Errol, the barn owl, I believe, and he always crashed into stuff.
Yeah, like wide eyes.
It's just, douche. Yep, the mail's here.
Like perma-tripping bird.
Yeah.
All right. Jack asked us, who is your favorite wizard from the Harry Potter films?
Favorite wizard. This is not in terms of skill set or favorability for me. This is just one that I relate to a lot, and he's actually been one that I had to really think about. And it's not Harry, surprisingly. I, of course, loved Harry, like everybody else. And I thought about Hermione because, well, Hermione is the most capable out of all of them. Let's really be honest. But I chose Neville because no matter what, he's just like me, whereas no matter what, he will always try. He will always be there to stand up with his friends. He doesn't take shit from anyone. Like, he's just the guy that always tries. And at first you make fun of him because it's like, yeah, sometimes, you know, like whenever he loses his frog or when he flies for the first time, it's hilarious. I laughed at that too, but I always felt bad for Neville. I'm like, you can do this. There's a reason you're in Gryffindor. The Sorting Hat doesn't just put you there for no reason. You got to do something. And the last movie definitely proved that. And also, puberty really worked out well for Neville's actor, Matthew Lewis.
He's just a handsome man.
He is. He is.
Man. I also subscribe to the multiple chosen one theory.
I do
and
too.
I love how Neville fits it. I think like the character of Neville and Harry Potter were always supposed to like be a foil. Like here's Harry being brave, and here's Neville falling on his face, and then Harry meeting Neville.
Yeah.
So that's very. All right. Cal also asked, what would your Patronus be?
Yeah. Pottermore made me feel bad about myself. I'm just showcasing some props and stuff. And yeah, I got these the day they were released, so I very much pride myself on the books that I have, and I've read them multiple times. But Pottermore said I was a field mouse. It doesn't for any explanation why. Just says, oh yeah, you're a little mouse that could probably be eaten by something like a fox or a magpie or something like that. Those magpies are freaky. But the one that I personally want.
Just think about this. Think about how many people's homes you're invading right now.
Yeah, and Mickey Mouse. But but no, the Patronus that I personally wanted is an animal that I thought at first lion because, you know, Lion King's my favorite. But I actually wanted a wolf because wolves, again, they definitely deal with teamwork. They're loyal to a fault. If you can't tell, loyalty is a big, big thing for me. It's like one of the top 5 things, if not number 1. And wolves are loyal to each other. Their pups are adorable, especially when they howl. They can be ferocious, but yet majestic as well. And yeah, wolves are pretty awesome. If Game of Thrones has taught us anything, it's that wolves represent family, and that's just something that I really like.
Wolves also traditionally are a symbol of change.
Yes. Ooh, this is an interesting half-blood that I got. Anyway.
And Randall also asked, how do you feel about Fantastic Beasts and its comparison to Harry Potter?
Well, it's of course going to be compared to Harry Potter. I mean, we would be naive to think otherwise. But, you know, Randall brought this up in the chat earlier. I really, really wanted him not to bring it up. And people keep saying, okay, J.K. Rowling is writing it. And, I mean, it's her world. Well, George Lucas did the same thing. It was his world, and then we got the prequels. And this happens to be a prequel. Also, it's like cashing in.
To be fair, George Lucas also had his wife to edit all of the first, the original trilogy, and to write all of the romance plots. And then he didn't have his wife for the prequels.
Well, then, yeah, the thing was that George Lucas had people to help him. And, I mean, yeah, he's just the guy that needs people to help him. And then we saw what happened when he was given all the control. And that was mediocre. So, yeah,
Although I need to send you a video because there is everyone's heard the Jar Jar's a Sith Lord theory.
Yes, I love it.
And it's ridiculous until you see this one video that is actually really good. It's done by...
you mean like of him, like his mouth moving when like...
Yeah, it's a bunch of things. It's a bunch of things. Yeah. One example, and that's one thing.
It's not the Sith.
It's exclusive. It's like the complete evidence that makes you go, oh.
And I wish they would have went for it if that's the case, because that would make Jar Jar so much better. The way that this guy proposes it, that's Lockston, right?
Yeah.
Noggin.
And if that's the case, then it kind of sucks that George Lucas broke under fan pressure. You know what I mean?
Because it could have been so much better if that's what he was going.
For sure. I mean, the original for episode 2 was Jar Jar's Great Adventure, so it could have been.
And I got a little big. Wow.
So that's Billy.
Anyway, I forgot, we got off topic, but I'm still excited for it because, you know, Eddie Redmayne is actually a really good actor. He already looks, I mean, yeah, he kind of looks like a Doctor Who. He looks like the Doctor, and I would totally have him as a Doctor, but he looks like he belongs in the Harry Potter universe. You know, like he's this kind of scrawny, awkward person, but what we see in the trailers, he seems to be very capable with his wand and knows a lot about these creatures. I mean, we have such a great cast, great director. I mean, David Yates, I know my sweet boy Raul just said that he didn't like 5 and 6, but, you know, he still did a pretty good job taking over from whoever did Goblet of Fire and then remaining with the series. Which until then, that wasn't, for as long as he was on it, that's kind of ridiculous. But yeah, I'm really excited for it, and I just don't understand. I'm gonna call out Jack. I don't know why he just hates this idea, but hey, you know, I can't fault him for that. I'm just saying many of us are excited. Of course, I'm worried. Every movie, I'm worried. But overall, I think that just to be excited for a film that's even set in the Harry Potter universe again is great, and it's a great time to be living in.
Yeah, I think a year ago we would have never thought this, or like a year before we heard about Fantastic Beasts, we would have never thought we were going to be re-emerged into that setting. So it's really cool. Not without a reboot, which is unnecessary at this point.
Yes.
But all right, Billy, thank you so much for being a loyal fan of OSP.
Yeah, no problem. I got plenty of Harry Potter stories in our chat, so if you ever want to know.
We maybe we'll just do a review of the chat one day for an extra video.
Maybe. Our chat is pretty awesome.
Yeah. All right. Well, thanks, Billy. We'll check you later.
All right. Bye.
Bye.
So we're going to let Sweet D in. She was actually the first person in the room, but now she's free to call in, and she has to go soon. So we're going to send an invite to D, and we're going to let her in. And after D, we will have Jason, and then if Sam has clothes on, we will have Sam.
I don't know if I know her email.
Do you have a Google Plus or a Gmail? If you do, please send it to us so that we can get you in.
Yeah, just message Kimber if you can, D. Oh, she's not shy. Her email. I thought that was her email. I'm gonna play World of Craft Legion after we're done with the show. If you play World of Craft, I can't fucking talk at all. Clothing is technically not optional because this is a live YouTube show and we'll probably get heroed. Well, we sent you an invite. It should be coming your way shortly. You're doing really good on time, guys. Thanks everybody for giving us some good, condensed, solid answers. Good night, Raul. Thanks for coming by. I've been playing WoW since like vanilla, and I played it seriously up until I think Cataclysm. And then I was on and off each expansion, but I'm only hearing good things about this expansion. I just started, and my buddy Malcolm's playing, and it looks like for one thing, like the biggest comparison to like the originals is at least like the social aspects are a lot better. It's cross server. You can play with anybody. You can call people into a raid. You don't have to go to a stupid summoning stone. So it's gotten easier.
It's also working out for us right now because he goes and hangs out with Malcolm and then play WoW, and me and Malcolm's girlfriends are buddies, so we sit in the other room, and I just got her started on Game of Thrones. So she's like just getting into season 2 now. So it's fun. They do the WoW, we do the Game of Thrones.
That'd be a great topic for your mass movie debates. Or
shower scenes.
Best shower scenes. I know Porky's would be a forerunner.
D says, where does the invite come in? D, that is a complicated question.
Check your Google Hangouts if it's on there. It might be in your Google Plus if it's on there. It might be in your email. Understand how this works.
Yeah,
Seems
they
a
seem to
little
be popping up
convoluted.
different places.
It is in beta though, so I can't be too. Like they tell you, we're just trying to. So. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. All of our shows are back on. Gotham's back on. I can't wait to. Oh wait, we can watch that later. Luke Cage, I'm digging Luke Cage. I'm not done with it yet, so no spoilers. But
American Horror Stories.
American Horror Stories, all right.
Evan Peters.
Yeah.
Comes to the email. Randall's giving advice in the chat there.
And then Flash is back soon. I really have to check what American Gods is.
I think Jason would be asking about Westworld.
Westworld came out a few days ago. We definitely want to see that. We just saw that it was like HBO's highest premiering show in like 3 years, which is pretty cool. So no spoilers either, because we're going to watch that. Anthony Hopkins is Bay. So. I'm going to send you another invitee. Hopefully you'll get like some sort of notification or something. Sir Anthony Hopkins, I apologize.
Just shouting.
I have a guy at work who will make me look up the Murder, She Wrote theme song and play it to him. He loves it. Ba-dum-bum-bum-bum. Ba-dum-bum-bum-bum. Ba-dum-bum-bum-bum.
She sent a thumbs up.
Oh!
Can you guys see me? I can't see myself, so I have no idea what I look like.
We can hear you, but we can only see like a little picture of you.
Check and see, because sometimes the camera thing is
Wait.
turned off.
Is it doing-
I pressed a button. Something's loading.
Okay.
All right.
There you go.
Look at
Kind of laggy. How you guys doing? There's a
Good,
small
how are you?
child here.
Hi, small child.
Pretty good. Small person.
There's a small
Yes.
person watch Harry Potter.
Oh, let me mute YouTube because it's like
a little picture of you.
it's like
Sometimes the camera thing
Okay.
echoing. You can tell I'm a noob to this. Something's loading.
Okay.
All right.
I think we.
I think we're
All
good.
right. Well,
now.
hi.
Hey, what's up, guys?
Oh no, it's
Are you
lagging.
there?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Okay, it's lagging out, but we'll get through this. All right.
Okay.
Well, what house do you belong to, D?
I belong to Gryffindor, even though I kind of wish I belonged to Ravenclaw, but every single test I've ever taken has said Gryffindor. Long pause.
When she says Ravenclaw, she means Slytherin. I'm just saying.
Yes. What?
All my friends wish.
I'm just saying you'd make a good Slytherin. I've heard you say some shit
I've
that
heard-
is like so Slytherin that it's like I'm like, damn, do you just put the dark in dark
Yeah,
emo?
but sometimes she says it with Ravenclaw sass.
Exactly. A little bit of everything. I dabble.
Nice.
So, what is your favorite creature from a Harry Potter film?
I've always really liked the hippogriff because it's like an eagle and a horse, so it's like two majestic ass motherfucking beasts like put together to make like an epic majestic beast. I love it.
Very cool.
I like that reasoning.
Exactly. Majestic.
Majestic squared.
Exactly. Just gonna have a tattoo just says majestic squared.
Is there practicing spells back there?
I understand like 10% of what's said. I just
That's in
like,
line. Well, Jack said, or asked, who is your favorite wizard from a Harry Potter film?
my favorite wizard. In the books, I really liked Ginny. Up until that random romance with her and Harry, like that kind of came out of nowhere to me in the books. And then in the movies, I really liked Bellatrix Lestrange.
Yeah, I love Bellatrix. She's awesome.
And it's so nice not to see her in a Tim Burton movie.
Even though she killed my favorite character, but it's okay. But she killed him, and then she wrote a song about it, like, I killed Sirius Black, which is like something totally I would do, so I can't even fault her for that.
They're cousins, so she must have been practicing that for a while.
That's what she sang to him when he was little.
Oh,
I'm gonna kill Sirius Black.
It was like a Cersei moment.
Nice.
What would your Patronus be?
I was thinking something like, because personally I thought of a dingo, because I was like, that'd be a really cool Patronus. And then I took a test and it was like a fox. And then my friend said a rabbit. So I feel like it's getting like less threatening as I go down the line. But I like the dingo idea. I feel like a rabbit is not very threatening Patronus.
Well, if Dementors have babies, I would watch out. Because a dingo would eat the Dementor baby.
Exactly. See? So everyone should be scared. Even your cat. She jumped out of nowhere.
Well,
Yeah.
she drank Pepsi Max one time, and now she thinks all soda is Pepsi Max.
Ah, that is a delicious one. To the max. Extreme. I dig it.
All right. So Randall asked, how do you feel about the new Fantastic Beasts movie?
I'm actually really excited for it because I heard a couple of people mention this before. Is instead of us seeing wizards in school and learning how to do stuff, we're actually seeing their lives already knowing what they're doing and the crazy stuff in different parts of the world. And it's like a different twist. I kind of like it. I think it's going to be amazing.
Awesome, dude. Yeah, I'm
Great.
excited too.
Well, it was great seeing you, buddy.
Yeah, I'm glad that you got some time to come too. I know that you're pretty busy tonight.
Exactly. Got lots of stuff to do, but I'm glad I got to see you guys, and I have some people who are watching right now too. So hopefully we get some more viewers.
Awesome.
Nice.
Thanks, buddy.
And I like that hashtag cat of blab over your shoulder.
Oh. Yeah,
way to
there's
go.
let me show you guys this cat. Careful. This is like the coolest cat ever. Let me show you guys. His name is Marley after Bob Marley. Meow.
Nice.
Like, what are you doing to me right now?
Hi.
Hi.
So that's my new best friend. We're cool. We chill all the time.
Looking at me like I'm cheating on her.
You can sense that there's another feline in seeing presence.
Nice.
But all right, I'll let you guys get out of here and continue your show. It was great watching, and I'll see you next week.
Thanks, dude. Don't be a
See you
stranger.
soon.
I won't. Sorry I missed so much. Bye.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.
How do you turn this off? Okay.
I'm ejecting you, maybe. Okay.
So next up, we're gonna have Jason, and then Sam. If Sam
Sam's gonna close.
with clothes.
Sam's gonna close with clothes. So you do want to party? All right, Jason. I should have his. I'll check my Twitter in a second. I think I have your email, Jason, but if not, let me. He was talking, right? Oh, because it's under that. Okay. That's why I can't find it. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Really like that song that is because I sing all the time. There we go. You're right. The apostrophe makes a difference. All right. So, Jason, there is
An invite
on your way. On the way to you. Billy's going to start a Monster Marathon madness after this. Billy, what movie is launching your Monster Marathon? And again, we're still looking for ideas on the poll. Otherwise, next episode might just be Jim Henson. Which I'm not totally against.
You know I love puppets.
And I mean, that's Star Wars, that's Labyrinth, that's so much. Sesame Street. Yo, we saw something really interesting. Apparently, it took like 5 days and like I think there were like 6-hour days and to film the swamp scene of
Rainbow Connection.
Rainbow Connection with Kermit. Dude, Jim Henson was like in this like weird like underwater like bowl with oxygen tanks and stuff just so he could be in the perfect position and they couldn't see him.
Tubes and so he could sing and everything.
Yeah, he was singing under there too.
But it's definitely iconic because that's what I have tattooed on my leg.
Someone also mentioned dinosaurs. That like
Dinosaurs.
Dinosaur.
Stegosaurus.
Stegosaurus?
I'm a Stegosaurus, yeah.
I think mine are. I don't know my favorite.
Velociraptor?
I do like Velociraptors. No. I want one that can stealth. It can camouflage! Billy's already practicing his Kermit impression. Jason, are you here, Jason? Jason, do you hear me? I'm calling you. Yeah, I think it shows up in your email. I never called myself, so I really don't know. It show up in your email, I think. No, I didn't. I sent it to. That's what she said, unless that's what it is. But I'll try that one too. Here, let me try it. No one fights like Gaston. No one bites like Gaston. No one measures
I don't know where you're going.
stalagmites like Gaston because he likes cave diving. Their days. Everyone has hobbies like Gaston.
This is the song.
What? I can't make my own song up? Sam writes, spits.
Roast.
Oh no.
I gotta tweet Nick Mundy and thank him for roast. That's really like brought a lot to my life.
Thank you,
this
Nick
week.
Fundy. Nick Fundy.
Dick Fun.
Nick Fundy for roast. I don't know why it's like lagging.
Something stuff up before, dummy. That's just floor stuff, it's not food.
Oh no, YouTube. Why did you start playing? Thank you, Nick Fundy. I was making my own lyrics up. Sam, I do not need. Anyway, I'm pretty sure I just sent you the invitation to that email address. No one likes my originality. No one spits like Gaston or has fits like Gaston when he's going off doing some Tits like Gaston. I don't know. Thanks, Billy. I like your lyrics too. Whatever that means. Ba 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 da da ba. Ba da ba.
So it's the verdict to say, Hannah.
Well, no, we're just waiting for Jason to find the. All right, Jason, just do me a favor. Keep looking for the link, and if you find it, hold off on clicking it. I'm gonna invite Sam
Well,
in.
make sure he's ready because he was saying he's going in the shower. I don't know.
Sam, are you ready? He's in the chat, so I'm assuming he's not chatting.
He said he was taking his phone in the shower.
Oh.
It was declared on in the chat.
Is Sam decent? I'm sure he's a good guy. It just means he flowed. Cool. All right, so I'm going to call Sam, and then we will try. Sam, joining us from Melbourne, Australia. What did we just see that was in Melbourne that was interesting? I think it was like a haunted factory or something. It was by Sam. And we were like, that makes sense. Mavis, you need to calm your jets. Or I calm them for you, whatever that means.
Hello.
Hey Sam, how's it going? Can I just make one request? Can you hold your phone sideways?
All over it. Ugh, I'm still wet.
Yeah, you're all wet, Sam, but you're here.
And just for the people at home, am I wearing pants? Am I not wearing pants? We'll leave that up to you.
Well, that is a trademark blanket. I feel like you should get the image of that blanket copyrighted because it is always with you.
Possibly.
You're like line.
Pajama party.
Sam's pajama party. Oh, that'd be funny. Like, just argue over movies, like inappropriate movies in their pajamas. I'm down for that show.
So many ideas for movie masturbates.
All right. Sam, what house would you be put into?
Well, I only recently discovered Pottermore on the 23rd of September, which tells me I'm a Ravenclaw, apparently.
I believe it. Ravenclaw love.
All intelligent and stuff.
Clever.
It also told me I have a ginger pussy Patronus and 13 inches of hard, black, unyielding wand.
Did you really get a ginger pussy for your fucking...
Yes, I did. My housemate told me I need to clear my cookies from my my phone.
Please screenshot that and tag our channel.
Show us your ginger pussy.
All right. With that being said, Mrs. Norris aside. Oh, wait, no, wait. Crowshanks? Crowshanks is the ginger. Because Hermione has the big orange cat. It's a cat.
Who's gonna fact check us? Who do we got left?
I think it's Crowshanks. Anyway.
Crookshanks, maybe.
Thank you. So Cal asks us, what is your favorite creature from the Harry Potter franchise?
My favorite creature, I had to look them up because it's been a while since I've read the books. I always liked the Grindylow, especially the one in the tank. But my answer is dragons. I've always been a big fan of dragons since I was a little kid. Particularly, I went through the species, and I'm going to go with the Hungarian horntail.
That's the one to go with. I mean, the Chinese fireball is cool too, but the Hungarian is just like a force to be reckoned with.
Yeah. I wanted to go with the Norwegian Ridgeback just for the Norbit, but yeah, no, I had to go with Hungarian.
Nice. All right. Jack asked, who is your favorite wizard from Australia? No, I'm
From
sorry.
Australia.
Jack asked, who's your favorite wizard from the Harry Potter films?
Well, there is an Australia. Don't Hermione's parents go to Australia when she wipes their memories? Doesn't she send them off to Australia, I think?
That makes sense.
It's like, because it's like, let's go for as far away from magic and things as possible, because you can imagine in the time period if someone came out as a wizard, what Australians would do to them.
After all that, they get bit by a spider and die.
Probably. From the movies, see, I'm possibly controversial, but I'm not a big fan of the movies. I much preferred the books, because I was still a kid when the books came out, so I was the kid that like would have to sit there for a year waiting each year for the new book to come out, and would be so impatient and just wanted to know what was going on. From the movies,
Just a quick thing, thinking about that, when I was waiting for Order of the Phoenix to come out for a while, and I thought I had found a leaked version of it, so I read the entire. It was like a full novel. It was somebody's fan fiction, but it was like it was the size of a Harry Potter book. So when I went and I read, I was like, well, I already read all this, and I go and I pick up the book, and it's like the first chapter is completely different. I'm like,
yeah, there was some very interesting Harry Potter fan fiction back in the early 2000s. I remember reading.
Well, I wasn't that type of fan fiction, Sam. Come on, calm down.
There was some dark places on the internet. My favorite, in terms of one that always has me conflicted, is Hermione. Just based on the fact, if I go back and watch the first movie, it's like, I don't know if I'm allowed to think you're hot because you're age appropriate now, but back then it's like, hang on, whoa. I was a similar age at the time, but this is a little bit weird.
I appreciate that she's become a beautiful young lady.
This is true. I'm going to go with my favorite wizard from the movies is actually Dumbledore's brother, whose name eludes me at this moment.
Double don't.
But what is his name? I can't remember. Agathoth, maybe?
I don't remember.
All I remember is he's the bartender, or he owns the bar in the little village of Hogsmeade, and he helps him out and gets him back into the castle when it's been taken over, and his Patronus is a goat. And also, being a Capricorn, I've always loved goats.
So you got the ginger pussy as a Patronus from Pottermore. Would that be your final selection, or would you pick something else?
No, because most people that know me know I'm not really a big fan of cats. It's like, I'll tolerate cats, but I'm not a huge fan of cats. I've been thinking about this with my whole split personality and all my different personas on the internet and in real life. I'd probably have a couple. So if we're going to go with the Sister Mary Elephant one, obviously it's in the name. I've always loved elephants since I was a kid. And I'd love to see an elephant Patronus just for the pure size of it be absolutely huge and intimidating and terrifying. And then if we're going to go with my Tiger Man Sam persona, obviously that'd be a tiger. So probably an elephant/tiger would be my Patronus choices.
Cool. Nice. Yeah, that elephant one, I was just thinking
Elephant
it'd be
could be
so
really
intimidating.
cool,
Especially
yeah.
if it like you like Expecto Patron and it was like as it's fucking charging at you. That'd be insane. Insane. How do you feel about the Fantastic Beasts movie coming out?
See, well, as I brought up earlier, I wasn't a fan of the movies as when I was younger, and even today I'm still not a huge fan of them. So I'm actually excited for the new one because it takes away from... The reason I didn't like the other ones is because they weren't true to the books and they had different visions and things of how I imagined the books when I read them. And so it was the whole, this isn't what I pictured in my head when I was watching the movie when I was like reading the books and things. So I've gone with I'm really excited for this because I have no expectations. Just excited to see some of these fantastic beasts that we haven't seen before. Eddie Redmayne always gives amazing performances in everything I've seen him in, so I'm really excited about Eddie Redmayne. So yeah, I'm excited for this.
Awesome. Me
All right,
too.
Sam. Well, thanks for sticking around. I know it's early there. So
It's nearly 3 PM. We've just had daylight savings, so I've got to like resync all my times to match up with you guys because I don't know what's going on.
I never know what time it is there. Oh, it's late when it's fan friction, right?
Yes.
Yeah. That'll now be
Cool.
4 AM, I think.
Wow.
Lucky. Anywho, thank you so much for joining us, Sam. Hopefully we'll see you next time.
No worries, and hopefully we'll find out what's in these boxes later. Haven't you
Bye,
seen
Sam.
the message on Twitter? I got packages.
Oh,
What's in
no.
the box?
Because we've been doing the show.
So yeah, so
We'll find
I
out.
might post that later. What's in the box?
Nice. We'll
Nice.
keep an eye out.
That'd be great. All right, we'll talk to you soon.
Gotcha, guys.
And I'm pretty sure Jason has his invite now. So, Jason, whenever you get a chance,
They said that's
found it.
Aberforth was the brother.
Aberforth, yeah.
And he was also Mance Raider.
Oh yeah, that's right. So yeah, Jason, whenever
he's coming in, he's gonna close.
he's closing,
He opens at the close.
he's closed.
Thank all you guys for staying, for everyone who's still around, and following us over with the technical difficulties tonight. We really appreciate it. Hey!
Hey, Jason, welcome.
What's going on, guys?
Well, we're gonna get right into it. What house did you get sorted in?
Hold on. Let me turn off YouTube.
Okay, yeah.
Sorry, first time.
No worries.
No, it's no problem. We love having new people, so it's no problem.
So
That's what we've talked.
Oh well, no, but not on the show.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
First caller.
Yes.
First time caller. but
First
he's
time
been
caller,
around in
long
the
time
chat.
watcher.
yeah, what you said. I finally took the quiz actually today because I didn't go through the sorting whatever before, but I got put into Hufflepuff.
Nice.
So I think that's I'm your like fourth or fifth person from Hufflepuff. So yeah, I mean, it pretty much describes me. So I can't really complain about it.
All right. Asked, what is your favorite creature from the Harry Potter?
My favorite creature are the house elves. Because they're just as powerful as, well, they can be just as powerful as the normal wizards, but they're obviously fiercely loyal to whoever their master is. And they're also kind of smartasses because they can, take a literal interpretation and try to finagle their way around it if it suits their purpose or they don't like their master. So I kind of like that.
Yeah, and Dobby's a credit to his species because, I think, you in the movies, you only get to see really two house elves.
And then Malfoy's really miserable, grouchy.
Well, no, that's the Blacks, right? House elf.
I think it's.
No,
oh no,
serious.
Yeah, no, you're
house.
right.
Yeah, he's just and he's a to the Death Eaters and stuff like that, which is weird when you compare him to Dobby. But when you first see Dobby, and it's like, man, Harry Potter's family's horrible. Do something, and all of a sudden Dobby's like, hey, I'm gonna fuck shit up.
Exactly. Exactly.
Yeah, Dobby is my brother's favorite character, and also we gotta give, if we're shouting out sad deaths, Dobby for sure. That was heartbreaking to lose Dobby.
Definitely. Yeah, I mean, I think that was one of the main ones that was kind of heartbreaking for me because he was so loyal to Harry and his friends. So, it definitely was one of the most heartbreaking deaths in Harry Potter, at least to me.
I wish they got more into spew in the movies, because you don't know, Hermione is a huge house elf activist in the books. She is she starts a whole order, but she goes and she makes it, but her thing ends up being spew, and everyone makes fun of her for it. Yeah. But yeah.
Cool. I haven't checked that out yet.
Who is your favorite wizard from a Harry Potter film?
Severus Snape. Kind of piggybacking off of Raoul. My main reason is because I love character arcs, and Snape has the best character arc out of everybody in the Harry Potter universe. And echoing everything else that Raul said, he's just an awesome character. The fact that he stayed loyal to Harry, I can't think of her name right now, but Harry's mother for that entire length of span of time. And you could reimagine the series just on Snape's point of view, and it completely changes the complexion of the entire series. And I think that's pretty cool.
Yeah, they have that video that somebody edited it together, what there is in the movies, but from Snape's point of view, like in his order.
Yeah,
and
like
it's pretty heartbreaking.
so like
to
seeing
watch.
him meeting Lily up until his death is just like.
Yeah, I mean, it kind of blows your mind how intricate her story was, and the fact that she had that twist planned the entire time. It's pretty mind blowing. So I definitely appreciated that art a lot.
Yeah, I love Snape too. And Alan Rickman was so wonderful. That's a huge loss for me personally to lose Alan Rickman.
Definitely.
So recently, like, it's still such like an open wound to even bring it up. But yeah, his portrayal as Snape, no one else could have done it like that. He was perfection. Probably my favorite performance, like from an actor.
Definitely. He's one of the. He's like one of the few actors that could play a really good person and then turn it into somebody bad, and vice versa. Somebody that you would think would be evil and then turn it into a moral character. So definitely, Alan Rickman's. Sorry. His
voice is so otherworldly at the same time. You know what I mean? Like, especially when he's playing like Metatron in Dogma.
Yeah.
And he's playing a ridiculous character, but his voice is so like powerful. It's just.
And you know what's great about Snape is that there are a lot of scenes where Snape isn't talking and he's doing a lot of like stuff with his eyes, like speaking with his eyes. And when you don't know the full story, it kind of means one thing to you. But once you know Snape's full story, you rewatch the movies, seeing what he's doing with his face. Like, his performance is so amazing. Like,
yeah,
especially with him and Quirrell, when Quirrell's trying to down Harry Potter on the broom, and like that was the biggest revelation to me, because like I watched like Snape like being honest and be like always, and then I go, oh my god, it makes so much sense when Quirrell was trying to it's so good.
It's beautiful.
Even his conversations with Harry, like if you rewatch the whole entire series, like it looks bad from the initial standpoint, but if you rewatch it all over again, you could kind of tell there's another depth to everything that he says to Harry. So.
For sure. I picked Snape too. It's great. What would your Patronus be?
Again, the J.K. Rowling says that I'm a dragonfly, so I can't really. I don't know what else I would want to be, but I think that's pretty cool, so I stuck with it. So.
My other one that I considered picking was like a beta fish.
Oh yeah.
And I really love them, and I think that would make a really beautiful Patronus with like air swimming with the tail and everything.
Okay. Yeah, that would be nice.
And then just gets spit out halfway and
no.
then dies. All right. Well, Randall asks, how do you feel about the new Fantastic Beasts coming out?
I don't think it's possible for it to live up to our expectations, especially for me, because Harry Potter didn't really become Harry Potter to me until Prisoner of Azkaban. So, I mean, unless they're planning on a trilogy or a longer series, I don't think there's any way for it to reach the depths that the original series was able to get to. I mean, it took them 8.
I do think they are. But a trilogy is not the same as
7 books or 8 movies.
8 movies, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it took them eight movies to get to Snape's final twist. So, I mean,
and they still, of course, like people saying, they couldn't fit in everything even in 8 movies.
I'm still hearing people annoyed that Pete didn't show up. All right, Jason, that was all 4 questions. Thank you so much for calling in.
No problem. Thanks for having me.
Being patient.
Yeah, so
Oh, no
nice to
problem.
see you finally. Hopefully we'll see more of you if we get some subjects that you're into.
We haven't had many people who have stuff to shout out, but I know you have a blog and stuff. So do you want to shout out your work and where people can find you?
Sure. I have a blog. That's what she said. She is spelled HSE. And then I talk about movies and TV shows. I review them, and I've thrown out some theories on what's going to happen in future movies. So, yeah, if you have some time, check it out. I'd appreciate it.
Great. Well, thanks again, Jason, and hopefully we'll see you again.
Awesome. Thanks, guys.
Thanks,
problem.
Jason. Bye.
All right, well, that's everybody. Unless Austin is still in the room, because that's the only person we missed.
Sometimes he does pop up.
I think sometimes Austin just tries to watch for sure. But otherwise, guys, that's the end. Pretty good episode, I think. I think we covered
Yeah,
it.
finished right on time, too. Awesome.
All right, so we're going to do a closer, and then we're going to wrap things up. And we can't do a wave out because this isn't Blab, but we're going to wave with you in our hearts when we wave out, just so you guys know. But thank you for joining us for another great episode of Odd Shaped Panel. We talked all things magical tonight about Harry Potter and hoping the best for Fantastic Beasts, which looks beautiful, but will it have the plot it deserves? We don't know until we watch it. Joining us, if you want to tweet at Odd Shaped Panel or at me, because that's the thing I'm always on, is at Odd Shaped Panel on Twitter, also on Facebook. You can use the same thing for both of them. And if you want to talk to the lovely Kimber Barrett,
you can reach me at SJ Plus Junkie on Twitter.
And I think we may have just decided that next episode, 2 weeks from now, which would be the 17th. Oh wait, is that where the Halloween?
No, because we're going to do that the next week.
Okay, so keep a lookout on Twitter and stuff. As we were talking about our Halloween episode, we're trying to figure that out still. But 17th, we're going to be doing Jim Henson, I guess.
Possibly.
Possibly. I don't know. Let's see. But thank you so much for joining us, and we'll see you later. Bye. Do I push the button or do you push the button? I guess I push the button. Bye, everyone. Thank you.